I have some things I'd like to say.
Fortnite.
Do you guys remember life before Cars 2 existed, where everyone thought Pixar could make masterpiece after masterpiece after masterpiece with no issues? And while some might disagree because they also made Cars 1, let's just say the world wasn't ready for peak fiction. People have really gotten sour of Pixar as of late, always on their ass for making sequel after sequel, even though DreamWorks has been doing it way more, but no one complains about that. I think Lightyear was the breaking point that made people realize, oh hey, maybe DreamWorks was onto something. But all of that would change when a new Pixar movie would join the ring. From the creators of We Bare Bears, Hoppers, a movie about a guy named Mabel who wants to save the animals' land so she turns into a beaver, Smurfator style. She talks to the animals and tries to create an uprising. Unfortunately, it goes too well, so now it's up for Mabel and King Julian to stop all the animals from killing the mayor. And to answer your question, yes, I fucking love this movie. Like, oh my god, what a ride. It's been a good while since I declared a Pixar movie to be my favorite film of the year. Plenty of time to top it though. And even though the movie is great, I still find it a little weird that, yeah, this is the best Pixar movie since the golden era. Suddenly people were like, Pixar is back, implying that they left. And yeah, I know Elio came out just a year before this and got the overwhelming response of, yeah, it's good. Good but not great. What about Inside Out 2? I thought people loved that one like they did Hoppers. What about Soul? What about Luca? What's wrong with Luca? I love Luca. I even had lots of fun with Onward and no one talks about it. How come those aren't as good as the old Pixar movies but Hoppers is? I mean, I'm not saying Hoppers isn't as good as those movies. It definitely is. To me, Soul was the start of a new Pixar renaissance. With plenty of new movies I can say are modern classics. Sure, Turning Red was divisive even though I like it. Toy Story 5 looks like a movie that exists for no real reason other than the obvious. Lightyear can go fuck itself, and I straight up forgot to mention Elemental earlier.
An act of God or an act of club?
But that's the thing. Of course Pixar wasn't gonna be perfect. It's okay if they make a few decent but forgettable movies. Things always have their ups and downs. Everyone loves DreamWorks, but no one's gonna pretend like they didn't have a ton of shit in their filmography. Even Studio Ghibli has their downs. This is normal. My point is, I don't think Pixar has declined that much. Well, the movies anyway. And the movie Hoppers is proof of that. I love Hoppers. And as someone who has watched a lot of We Bare Bears in preparation for this movie, I will say this is very We Bare Bears coded, though I also had a lot of flashbacks to regular show. In many ways, this also feels like Pixar's equivalent to Emperor's New Groove, and not just because a human turns into an animal. The movie's heart is definitely in the right place. It still has that Pixar charm. At first you're like, oh wow, this is sort of your regular funny talking animal movie. Until it quickly shifts into an insane roller coaster. I don't want to give too much away, but do you remember that scene in Finding Dory? Where the characters stop a bunch of cars to get in a van, but then they get trapped in the van so they have to hijack it and drive it, only for the police to show up so they have no other choice but to drive off a cliff? Yeah, imagine that but amped up to 100. I'm not kidding when I say this goes from a funny yet heartfelt Pixar film to your average regular show episode. And that is not a bad thing at all. It is very much welcome. Pixar's comedic timing is usually on point, and here it's definitely at its snappy. Like it's way funnier than Elemental at least.
An act of God or an act of club?
All the characters here are fun, albeit not terribly memorable. I think the bear has like 6 lines, and yet they put her in all the posters. Even the green little booger himself that basically took over the marketing. When you put all of his scenes together, it's basically 3 minutes of total screen time. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't cherish those 3 minutes. He's basically Claude done right. I will stop bringing up Elemental, I swear to God. I really don't want to spoil this part of the movie because I encourage you to watch it. But almost everything involving the villain is like fucking cinema. I think he might be the best Disney villain since like... Yeah, okay. I think he might be the best and not Zootopia 2 Disney villain since like King Candy. Not to mention he's voiced by Dan Franco, so I was also just thinking about Ninjago the whole time. Now, is there anything about this film that I didn't like? Oh yeah, there's this one minor thing. So you see, the reason Mabel is so passionate about the animal's place, because it was the place her and her grandma cherished the most. Big surprise she dies, and Mabel channels her grief into headstrong environmental activism. They show flashbacks with her and her grandma showing us that Mabel still misses her, but then they just keep showing more flashbacks over and over throughout the movie. Like, we didn't get it. Sure, it was heartbreaking for like the first 2 times, but like by the 5th time, I'm like, we get get it. You don't really need to show us this again. Also, shout out to the studio toning down the environmentalism, actually helping the film in its favor. Imagine that, the studio change actually helping a movie rather than destroying it. But yeah, what else can I really say other than I just really love this movie. Almost everything about it is just so likable to me. Now, I wouldn't say it's the best Pixar movie in years because Luca happened not too long ago, but it's definitely up there. And to think, if the director of We Bare Bears can create such a banger, I can only imagine how truly amazing Pixar's next film Gato is gonna be, from the director of Luca. Oh yeah, and Toy Story 5 is still happening too. But what did you think about all this? Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? Are you mixed on it? Do you also believe that Pixar never fell off? Do you think I released this video way too late now that the Mario Galaxy movie's out and it's effectively going to kick its ass at the box office? Tell me about it in the comments, and bye-bye.
Sorry, but it'd take an act of God to get me across that bridge.
An act of God or an act of blood?
Run him over.